Okay, places everybody? 30 seconds.
Oh, you did not just think that about my holiday cooking.
I didn't say anything about...
You were thinking that my Jell-O with walnuts and cream cheese balls is disgusting.
It is disgusting. Can't we change it up a little?
In 5, 4, 3, 2...
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Judy and Jason's Psychic Time Holiday Special. I'm Judy.
And I'm Jason Giordano. And we're so glad you could join us for the last in our series of holiday celebrations. Many of you have written to us to tell us how much you've enjoyed the program.
Just as we predicted. Last week, we learned all about the Lithuanian Endangered Turtle Festival.
And had some terrific soup.
We sure did. And don't forget, you can download any of our superlicious recipes from our website, psychictime.wow/recipes. If you've been watching us for a while, you know that we look into your future and help you find your way through life's twists and turns.
The holiday season can be stressful for all of us, but particularly for those whose jobs place added demands on them at this time of year.
Our first guest today is just such an individual. He comes to us from the Pacific Northwest and has a very sad and compelling story. Please welcome Mr. Fur.
Please, call me Douglas.
All right, Douglas. Please, have a seat.
Oh, thank you. My roots are killing me.
You represent a large group that you claim is victimized every year. Why don't you tell us what we already know you're going to say?
Millions of us are slaughtered each year, and it's time we spoke out. I lost my grandfather to the woodsman's chainsaw last November, only 82 years old. I used to sit in his crotch when I was just a little cone, and they cut him down and they took him to Rockefeller Center. They covered him with colored lights and tinsel, and for what? So Al Roker can have a pretty backdrop for his weather forecast before sending him off to the chipper and turning him into mulch? I was lucky to save this much of him.
You mean...
Yes. My grandfather's remains are inside this box.
And isn't that box made out of...
That's right. I'm carrying my grandfather around in my uncle.
Let's look into your future.
I see you following in the footsteps of your ancestors.
Some people call it recycling. In your case, it's more like reincarnation.
Thanks for sharing, Douglas, and Merry Christmas, O Tannenbaum.
Our next guest is someone who's in mortal fear of retribution from his employer for what he's about to tell us, and would only agree to speak with us under guarantee of anonymity.
We're not allowed to say his name or even his species, so please welcome Mr. X.
I work way up north, and I made the journey there from Lapland on the promise of a job opportunity.
So, you were recruited?
Absolutely, I was definitely led to believe that positions were available for flying reindeer. I mean, beasts of burden with experience in aviation, which is what I have.
But they lied to you. They mistreated you. They laughed and called you names.
That's right. They wouldn't even let me join in any of their games. Their selection process is unfair and discriminatory, and I have filed a grievance with the International Alliance of Secular Holiday Icons.
Well, good luck with your lawsuit, Mr. X. Would you like to know how it turns out? Let's look into the future and find out.
Mighty fine venison, Mrs. Claus. Ho, 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 ho.
And now it's time for our most special guest, the one you've all been waiting for.
Let's welcome the one, the only, Santa Claus.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
If I could. What Santa means is, ha, 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 and a happy holiday season to everyone, regardless of your particular beliefs.
Santa, we've heard some pretty scathing allegations of downsizing, discrimination, outsourcing. Care to comment?
Oh, my dear, I don't know what all the fuss is about. I'm just a jolly old elf trying to bring some joy to the children of the world one night of the year. Oh, now, my little friend.
Hold it, Tinkles. Look, Mr. Claus has been delivering toys, sporting goods, clothing, jewelry, soft and hard goods, and all manner of desirable articles to every single household in the world, except to those who have been naughty, and the occasional undeliverable location because of an illegible address, typographical error, or other unforeseen circumstances for the past 823 years. 825 years. Thank you, Tinkles. Do you have any idea how much his liability insurance cost? The frivolous lawsuits from roofing and gutter claims alone almost put him out of business in '02. And reindeer chow is up 400% in the past 2 years.
All I want is to see the joy on children's faces on Christmas morning.
Which does not mean that people celebrating Hanukkah or Kwanzaa will not also have joy on their faces.
Santa, shall we look in the crystal ball and see what's in store for the Claus brand moving forward?
No, we don't need that kind of speculation right now. Frankly, I'm surprised you would give airtime to some disgruntled former employee with an axe to grind.
Please forgive me.
It won't happen again.
Come on, Santa. We have a sleigh to catch.
Thanks to all of our guests today, and thanks to you, our wonderful viewers.
Join us next week for our New Year's show. We'll review our predictions from the start of this year to see how accurate we were.
We still have a week to go, Jason. Maybe Angelina will divorce Brad and marry Rush as you predicted.
I'm betting on it. Until then.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah, I'd like to see a Merry Christmas.
I'd like to see a Merry Christmas too,
happening
right?
at
A
all.
psychic doesn't know somebody's
You
name.
don't need to be psychic to be